This wagon is much smaller and lighter than most wagons that I've used. And I think that's a great thing. If you're looking for something that can handle a big, heavy load without taking over your entire trunk, this might be exactly what you need. In this video, I'm going to show you how much this wagon can actually hold, how small it gets when you fold it up, and one simple feature that has become my favorite thing about it. And I'll show you one detail that may mean that you want to skip this wagon altogether. So first, let's talk about the size, because it comes in two sizes, and this is a smaller option, but even the larger option still has a lot of those lightweight and compact functionalities. So whether you choose the small one that I have or the medium, all of these details will still apply. It can hold a lot of stuff. It's listed as a 360-pound weight capacity. And just to put that into perspective, if the combined weight of my 180-pound husband, my 120-pound 16-year-old, and my 60-pound 9-year-old all combined. So basically, this little wagon is rated to carry the equivalent of 3 of my humans, which is crazy when you look at how small it is. Now, I'm not actually gonna haul my family around in it. I don't think they'd physically fit, but my dog would, and my dog loves it. What I really like using it for is groceries. I keep it right in the trunk of my car, so when I get home from the store, I can pull it out, pop it open, and load up my groceries and bring everything inside in one haul. I live in Florida, and if I keep going back and forth, I'm gonna have every mosquito in my house and all the AC out of my house. And this solves that problem. For me, that's where the combination of having the smaller size but the larger weight capacity makes a lot of sense, because I can carry quite a bit without having to store one of those really big wagons in my trunk and carry that around. And that brings me to probably the biggest advantage of this wagon, which is how small it gets when you're not using it. To fold it, I just grab the handle straight up, squish everything together, and that's basically it. The manufacturer lists this wagon itself at only 11 pounds. So once it's folded, I can grab the handle, pick it straight up, put it back in the car or my closet without struggling with it. That small folded size makes a big difference for me because it doesn't take up much room when I go to store it. And it would be really easy to put in a closet, garage, or other small space. With some of the larger wagons, there's even multiple pieces you have to break down, or the base that has to be wrapped around it. None of this here. It's just a couple of tugs and pulls, done. Squish it, and you're all done. My favorite feature is actually something that's much simpler though, and that's the pull handle. It's spring loaded, so when I'm pulling the wagon, instead of it falling down to the ground, it pops right back up again. That might sound like a really minor detail until you had a wagon where the handle is constantly falling down. My old wagon would hit the ground with a large clank, then become a tripping hazard, and every time I wanted to move it again, I had to bend down and grab it. With this one, I just let go, and the handle comes right back up top, ready for me to grab it. It's such a simple feature, but after using both styles, I definitely prefer this one. So, who do I think this wagon is actually best for? If you're a teacher who regularly carries supplies in and out of school, I think this size can make a lot of sense. If you're a parent bringing chairs, bags, snacks, everything else out to soccer games, baseball games, cheerleading events, this would be really convenient. And if you live in an apartment and you have a longer walk because maybe you have to go out to the parking lot to your car, I could see this being especially useful, especially if you're like me and you just want to make things easier and carry it in one big haul from the car. The person I would probably steer away from this wagon is if you really want something larger and heavy duty. So if maximum capacity is your priority, I would look at something bigger. This is a compact wagon, and that's really the trade-off. You're getting something that is lightweight, folds down very small, and is easy to keep in your vehicle. For the way that I use the wagon though, I'm really impressed with this thing. It's small, lightweight, holds more than its size would make you think that it could, and the spring-loaded handle is one of those little features that I didn't know I wanted until I had it. This really has turned out to be a smart buy